Hi folks, welcome to NVDA Lesson 6. Man, this cold, this illness, whatever you call it, just does not want to let me go. So the videos have been a little bit short in the making, and I do apologize for it. I really am trying my best, and hopefully, it's the 10th time that I'm trying this now. Been really trying not to cough and whatever in this whole video. Sometimes, I would just be until the end or near the end, and I would then start coughing. So let's hope that all will be well this time. We are going to speak about the synthesizer. Excuse me there. I am not sure what actually fell there. Never mind. We are going to speak about the synthesizer dialog today. So, firstly, I'm going to go there with NVDA. I'm going to use NVDA key N to go to the NVDA menu.
NVDA menu.
Then P for preferences.
Settings. As 1 of 6.
And I'm going to enter there on settings.
NVDA settings. General. Normal.
And we're going to go to the second option here.
Speech 2.
Speech. And when you tab,
Speech property page. Synthesizer grouping. Edit read.
then you are then placed in the synthesizer read-only edit, which then means that you cannot type there. It's a read-only edit, just telling you what synthesizer have been chosen. And if you press tab once more, or even the hotkey Alt H,
Change. Button Alt H.
then you get to change. So let's enter on that.
Select synthesizer dialog.
So the synthesizer dialog has a combo box control. Now, combo box, we've done that in the previous or in a previous video. If you have a braille display connected combo box, the abbreviation there is the .36 and then BO combo. It works like a menu. You can just press the up and down arrow to move through the options, or you can press the first letter to jump to any item there. So the synthesizer dialog has a few combo boxes here. So the first one, I'm going to press NVDA plus tab, which will then report the focus to me.
Synthesizer. Combo box Microsoft Speech AP.
That's to choose the that's to choose the synthesizer that you want. Now, at the moment, I'm set on Microsoft API. NVDA comes with the eSpeak NG, which is the English eSpeak. That's the default synthesizer. And Windows 7, 10, 11, they come with one-chord voices and also Microsoft API version 5. And then when I press tab again,
Audio output device. Combo box Microsoft Sound.
it displays the audio device. Now, people, this should rarely or should not be changed at all. If your synthesizer is speaking through the correct channel, like the speakers or the headphones or wherever you want it, then don't change it. It's only if you want to change the like if you want your synthesizer to speak through something else than the default, then you can change it there.
Audio ducking mode. Combo box duck when outputting speech and sounds collapsed Alt U.
Audio ducking, what is that? It simply means that when your synthesizer is speaking, Then music and sounds or things that are playing. Let's say you're playing some music and you then press a key, then the music will go softer so that NVDA can be heard. So you can change it here to know so that you don't duck the audio at all, or there are options here which you can move by using the arrow keys.
OK button.
And then we get to the OK button,
Cancel button.
cancel button.
Synthesize.
Okay, so I'm just going to press cancel because I don't want to change anything here at all.
NVDA settings. Speech. Normal. Voice. Synthesize.
So now I'm going to press tab.
Voice. Combo box VW James collapse.
Here you can set the voice. So once you set the synthesizer, that synthesizer would then probably have voices. And it's here where you set the voice.
Rate. Slider 55 Alt R.
And also the rate. Now you can hear probably there, it all has hotkeys. I'm going to tab again.
Pitch. Slider 50 Alt P.
Even the pitch.
Volume. Slider 100 Alt O.
And the volume.
Automatic language switching, when supported, checkbox not checked.
Simply meaning that if automatic language switching is enabled, then once you do get something in another language, it'll switch to that automatically.
Automatic dialect switching, when supported, checkbox not checked.
That's basically also the same, the dialect, the language.
Punctuation symbol level, combo box none collapsed Alt L.
Now punctuation level, people, I usually set it at none because it just gives me a more human sounding way of reading. But people have different tastes. There you can set the punctuation level.
Trust voices language when processing characters and symbols checkbox checked.
Let's read that again.
Trust voices language when processing characters and symbols checkbox focused checked.
Now that's a very interesting option there where you can just tell NVDA trust voices in the language. You can check the box or uncheck the box.
Trust voices language when processing characters and symbols checkbox focused checked.
And I believe that would definitely then also help with the pronunciation of letters and of words.
Include Unicode consortium data, including emoji, when delayed descriptions for characters on cursor movement checkbox not checked LD.
You can check that or uncheck. I believe it's unchecked so that when the cursor moves to the character, NVDA will speak that immediately.
Capital pitch change percentage edit selected 30.
That's the pitch change for the capital. You can, so that if you set it on that, then NVDA will then change the pitch when there is a capital letter. If you read like a capital S, it might read S E. So yeah.
Say cap before capitals checkbox not checked LC.
Self-explanatory.
Beep for capitals checkbox not checked LB.
There you can set that. I'm just using tab.
Use spelling functionality if supported checkbox checked Alt S. OK button.
And then we get to the OK button,
Cancel.
cancel,
Apply button.
or apply. If you didn't make any changes, you can simply just press the escape key
Cancel.
or the cancel button. And there I am out of the speech or out of the settings dialog, out of the synthesizer dialog of NVDA. Now, folks, that would basically be the the synthesizer dialog. Another thing I just would like to speak to you about today would be the revert to saved configuration option. So I'm going to go there.
NVDA menu. Preferences, Tools, Help Sub, Revert, Config, Revert to saved configuration R6 of 12.
So I pressed the NVDA key plus N, and I actually basically moved with the down arrow to that option. Now, what would that mean? I'm going to demonstrate this. I am going to go to the NVDA menu.
NVDA menu. Preferences sub-menu P.
I'm going to go to Preferences.
Settings. As 1 of 6. Speech dict, punctual, input, mic, cloud, settings.
And I'm going to go to the Settings.
NVD.
And I'm simply going to quickly change the speech right here.
Speech 2 of 20. Speech prop. Change. Voice. Rate. Slide. 54. 50. 50. 49.
Excuse that, birds of mine, please.
42.
39.
39.
And I am going to just press tab here.
Pitch. Slider. 40. 45. 43. 40.
So now I basically changed some options here.
Volume. Rate. Voice. Synthesizer. Edit read. Category. Apply button Alt A.
Now this sounds horrible. Do you agree? And
Categories.
now what I will do is I will revert back to the saved configuration, because now I've made some terrible mistakes here. I want it as it was before.
Apply button. Cancel. OK button. Speech property. OK.
So now I'm going to go NVDA
NVDA menu. Help. Config. Revert to saved configuration profile. Revert to pane focused.
There goes. There my NVDA reverted back to what it was a few moments ago. So what happened was I set my NVDA to save the configuration when I exit, and I haven't unloaded NVDA. So NVDA basically remembers how it was, and because of that, I could basically go and then revert back to the settings that I had a few moments ago before I then made changes.
Folder view list.
And that's that, folks. That is now the NVDA Lesson 6. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and you've learned something. Please, I once more I apologize for those birds in the background. That was the only place I could record today. Oh well, on the bright side of it, at least they are also nice and warm and out of the rain. And I hope you folks as well. And stay healthy. And if there's anyone who watches this or listens to this channel overseas, oh man, I would give whatever to have your summer right now. Stay well and stay tuned for tomorrow's lesson on JAWS for Windows.